Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what it will look like in the distant future? Not in 1,000 years, not even 1,000,000, but 1 billion years from now. By then, our familiar home, Earth, might be a very different and possibly uninhabitable place. So, what will become of us, and what cosmic wonders will unfold in the vast expanse of space? Join me on an incredible journey into the far, far future. Let's start our journey right here, at home. In 1 billion years, our sun, the very star that gives us life, will become our planet's greatest threat. As it ages, the sun will grow hotter and brighter. Its luminosity is expected to increase by about 10%. This might not sound like much, but it's enough to trigger a runaway greenhouse effect on Earth. The oceans, the cradle of life, will begin to boil away, releasing vast amounts of water vapor into the atmosphere. This water vapor, a powerful greenhouse gas, will trap even more heat, accelerating the process. Our blue marble will transform into a scorching, arid wasteland, much like Venus is today, with surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead. Life, as we know it, simply cannot survive under these conditions. The age of Earth, as a habitable paradise, will come to a definitive and dramatic end. So, is this the end of humanity? Not necessarily. 1 billion years is an immense amount of time. To put it into perspective, complex life has only been on Earth for about 500 million years. Given this time frame, it's highly plausible that humanity, or whatever we evolve into, will have developed the technology for interstellar travel. Leaving Earth won't be a choice. It will be a necessity for survival. But where would we go? Our first stop might be within our own solar system. Mars, the red planet, could become a temporary haven. As the sun heats up, Mars's frozen ice caps and subsurface ice would melt, potentially creating rivers, lakes, and even oceans. Its thin atmosphere could thicken, making it more hospitable. For a few 100 million years, Mars could experience a Goldilocks phase of its own, becoming the new cradle of life from Earth. Other potential candidates could be the moons of Jupiter and Saturn, like Europa and Titan. These icy worlds have subsurface oceans that are warmed by tidal forces. As the sun's energy output increases, their surfaces could melt, revealing vast, global oceans that have been hidden for eons. These new ocean worlds could be the perfect place to start over. But even these new homes are temporary solutions. Eventually, the entire solar system will become too hot as the sun continues its journey toward becoming a red giant. The true future of humanity lies among the stars. We would need to become a truly interstellar species, using technologies we can only dream of today, perhaps warp drives, generation ships, or even ways to upload consciousness. We would set out for new star systems. Our descendants would become cosmic pioneers, searching for Earth 2.0 seconds, orbiting other, younger stars. The search for exoplanets is already underway, and by then, we would have an extensive catalog of potentially habitable worlds. Humanity would spread throughout the galaxy, diversifying and adapting to new environments. Our single species could branch into many, each shaped by its new home world. Much like life diversified on Earth, the story of humanity would no longer be tied to a single planet but written across the Milky Way. Now, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. What will our galactic neighborhood look like in 1 billion years? The universe is anything but static. Our very own Milky Way galaxy is on a collision course with its largest neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy. While the full collision is still about 4.5 billion years away, in just 1 billion years, the two galaxies will be significantly closer. Looking up at the night sky from a new planet, our descendants would see a spectacular sight. Andromeda would no longer be a faint, fuzzy patch of light, but a magnificent, sprawling spiral galaxy dominating the view. The sky would be ablaze with the combined light of two massive galaxies, a truly awe-inspiring spectacle. This cosmic dance will have profound effects. As the two galaxies draw nearer, their gravitational pulls will begin to disrupt each other. Great tidal tails of stars, gas, and dust will be pulled from both galaxies, stretching across millions of light. These streams of material will become fertile ground for new star formation. The sky will be filled with brilliant blue, short-lived massive stars born from the colliding clouds of gas. Nebulae, the stellar nurseries, will be more numerous and vibrant than ever. Imagine a night sky painted with swirls of pink and purple, punctuated by clusters of newborn stars. It would be a golden age of starbirth, a cosmic renaissance fueled by galactic interaction, while the chances of individual stars colliding are incredibly slim due to the vast distances between them. The gravitational chaos could fling entire solar systems into new orbits, or even eject them into the void of intergalactic space. Beyond our local group, the universe itself continues to expand. And it's not just expanding. The expansion is accelerating, driven by a mysterious force we call dark energy. In 1 billion years, this acceleration will have pushed distant galaxies even farther away from us. Galaxies that are visible today will have receded, their light redshifted to the point of becoming undetectable. The observable universe, the bubble of space from which light has had time to reach us, will still be vast, but our view of the most distant structures will have changed. It is a strange paradox. As our local neighborhood becomes more dynamic and crowded with the Andromeda merger, the universe on the largest scales will appear emptier. It's a reminder that we live in a special cosmological era, able to witness such a vast and populated cosmos. Let's bring it back to the stars themselves. The stellar landscape will also be transformed. In 1 billion years, many of the famous stars we see today will have ended their lives. Betelgeuse, the red supergiant in the constellation Orion, will have long since exploded in a spectacular supernova, leaving behind a neutron star or a black hole. Its demise would have been visible even in daylight from Earth, a celestial fireworks display for the ages. Other massive stars like Rigel and Deneb will have met similar fates. The constellations we recognize will be completely rearranged. Stars move, each with its own velocity and trajectory. Over 1 billion years, these movements will render our familiar patterns, like the Big Dipper or Orion's belt, completely unrecognizable. The night sky of the future will have its own new constellations, new myths, and new stories written by our interstellar descendants. So, 1 billion years from now, the cosmos will be a place of dramatic endings and spectacular new beginnings. Earth will be a silent, scorched monument to a past civilization. Humanity, if we survive, will be a multiplanetary, star-faring species, witnessing the magnificent approach of the Andromeda Galaxy. The sky will be a canvas of cosmic creation, with new stars being born from the dance of galaxies. It's a future that is both daunting and incredibly exciting. It reminds us of our own fragility and the immense awe-inspiring scale of the universe. The story of the cosmos is one of constant change, and our own story is just beginning to unfold within it. The challenges are immense, but so is our potential. The journey to the stars will be the ultimate test of our ingenuity, our resilience, and our unity. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the deep future. It's a mind-bending topic, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What part of this future fascinates you the most? If you enjoyed this glimpse into the cosmos, please give this video a thumbs up. And do you and I forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you and I miss our next exploration of the universe's greatest wonders. Stay curious.